Hi there. Welcome to the Weenie Hut Game Room. My name is Spencer, and this is Silent Hill 2. If the lovely urinals on the wall didn't make such things obvious, I don't know, I feel like toilets are everywhere in this game for some reason. Anyway, we're gonna get into the game here. I'm doing this as a recording instead of as a live stream, so I can get any audio kinks worked out, ironed out, smoothed out, all that jazz. Um, and I've played this game a little bit already before, but I'm going to start this from the beginning and I will explain why as we get into it. Um, this also isn't going to be particularly long. This is meant to be more of an introductory thing, and again, also to help me work out some of the audio kinks. But I'm new, so I'm allowed to be a little messy here in the beginning. So I'm just going to start a new game and we're going to get into it. Well, okay. I forgot I had to start a new game. And if you see my what do you want to call it, the subtitle or whatever you have for my channel is called Play Easy, and here's why. We want everything light. We like things nice and soft and comfy here, so easy gameplay. And all of this will be explained after this here cutscene. Good so far, isn't it? So I'll try not to talk too terribly much over cutscenes, but I'm not going to promise because that will inevitably be broken. But I will do my best to let these things play out. And I will, because of how silent this game is for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for any background noise that you may get from my microphone, fans, sirens, things like that. I do live in New York City, so sirens are inevitable. And I am playing on console, so I don't have as much control over the that kind of audio stuff. See, I told you, I can't promise I'm not going to talk over this. I mean, it's not like he's saying anything. He's just sad man.
Mary.
Quite contrary.
Could you really be in this town?
Looks really good, this game, gotta say. Never played the original. The original didn't look horrible. You know, was what it was for PS2. Actually, it looked
in my restless dreams
pretty
I
amazing,
see
if
that
I
town,
am recalling.
Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
Okay, I haven't played this game all the way through. I didn't play first Silent Hill. I don't really know anything about this. Did it look different at one point?
The name on the envelope said Mary.
I'm a little concerned about this being the
My
special
wife's name.
place.
It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here?
Potentially a little less fog.
Is she
Maybe.
really alive?
Or is this what made it special? Okay. Well, I feel like you're actually kind of already getting a good idea of what it is I'm gonna do here. There's going to be a lot of yakking, a lot of talking, but you know, Markiplier made an entire career. He made him a whole ass career to the point where he was able to, he made him a movie, and he did that with an inability to stop talking. So, if he can do that, I should be able to at least turn this into a hobby, something to do, even if just for a little while. So that would be part of the reason why. Let me run. Let me not just walk because there's a lot. That will take absolutely forever. Wow, that was all it took to completely derail what I was saying before. That thought just veered completely off the road. Okay. What was I? That's why thus far I haven't invested too terribly much in like premium audio equipment, and why I am streaming, recording, whatever, directly from my console instead of via a laptop with separate audio sources, And if this, don't remember hearing that before. If this actually kind of becomes a bit of a thing, if I enjoy myself, I'll put more financial investment into it for sure. I mean, I put enough effort into it to make I've got my little logo, I've got there's the banner on YouTube and on Twitch. Oh yeah, so as you can see, I have started this game before, and I've gotten a good amount of gameplay into it, but don't be fooled by the hours. I don't know if that's hours played, isn't it? On the right? Don't be fooled by that, because a good 2 to 3 of those hours were me just wandering around confused. So, a lot of game played, but I feel like I don't know exactly how much progress I've actually made in this, because like I said, I haven't finished. I've never played this game before. I haven't watched a full playthrough of other people doing. The farthest along I got was I had fought some creature in a box that dropped down from the ceiling, and then another one came and dragged me to the waiting room from hell. So, I don't know. Progression-wise, I don't know how far that is into the game. Is it a third of the way, a quarter of the way? Oh yeah, her. What's her deal? I need to find out more about her. Let's watch this, and I'll get into why I'm
sorry.
Jesus.
I was just.
I've played this before, and she still scares me.
Scary. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, lost.
Looking for Silent Hill. Is this the
You
right
know,
way?
as in I don't know where I am.
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
I'm
Thanks.
I need to know what this girl's full story is, because she's just strange.
I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe.
It's my special place.
It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking
Special place.
for someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her.
Why did she feel the need to correct that right there?
I thought my father and brother
You can
were
call her
here,
mama. Who cares that you're a grown woman?
but I can't find them either.
I mean, hell, my mom called her own mom mommy
I'm
up
sorry,
until
it's not your
up until she
problem.
passed.
No,
There's nothing wrong with that.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
She's just so strange and cryptic and clearly quite depressed. I've gotten to the second cutscene with her. I don't know if there are more, but I just, what is her deal? Strange person. I don't want to, you know, I'm curious, but at the same time, I see that there's a circle there, but I don't want to go back and talk to you. We're going to move on. So yeah, I've played a good amount of this game already, and like I said, I was in Hell's waiting room, and I was, excuse me, I was just going to see if I could post those recordings and just continue on from that point. But I've made more than one attempt at trying to do this. So there was a lot of starting and stopping and a lot of 5-minute videos here, 2-minute videos there. So I'm like, you know, for the sake of convenience, we're just going to start from the beginning. And I feel like this was pretty good for me to use as an introductory thing because there's a whole lot of nothing that happens here. So I feel like it kind of lends itself to this kind of rambling. Honestly, most of the game kind of does, but especially this beginning part. And this game specifically, I have been wanting to play for a while. I've been very intrigued by Pyramid Head. I don't know why, I just am. But never got around to it. Never got it when I had the PlayStation 2. Plus, and okay, so here's the reason for the introductory period. Why is my channel called the Weenie Hut Game Room? Well, I've had a Twitch channel for a while, and I kind of was and wasn't using it. Just trying to figure out, you know, what kind of hobby did I want to have? Did I want to, I don't know, do I want to make something? Do I want to play something? What do I want to do? So I had my Twitch channel and wasn't using it. Lucky. I gotta try to remember how to do all this. But when the remake for this came out, it just started giving me ideas. I thought, you know, I scare very easily. In other words, I'm a gigantic weenie. So, what a perfect name. The Weenie Hut Game Room. And yes, of course it is inspired by SpongeBob. Hopefully it's not like, you know, to the point of copyright. Boom. This, I know this is rust, but this honestly looks like the door's covered in shit. That's why I try to avoid any type of, any imagery that could be associated, because I feel like that would
Anyone in here?
Hopefully that would be more of a problem than the name itself. But Weenie Hut Game Room, and it will, I mean, it gets me to play games that I've had for a while, because I have, like, 4. I have, like, 4 games that could be classified as scary. They're in the horror genre. Scariness, of course, is subjective. Zaki. Musical theater people will get that. So like it'll be a good way for me to actually play these games if I can just kind of narrate throughout. And someone like me playing games like this is bound to entertain someone other than myself, so. But since this game, kind of more than the other 3, which are all Resident Evil games, inspired the vision for the channel, I'm going to start with this. is there anything? So what are... trying to think of how far... I think I'm just going to try maybe I could get myself to the hotel or something. That's a good amount of gameplay. So the other games that I have Resident Evil 7 and 8, which Resident Evil 8 I'm more familiar with. I watched a friend of mine play it, and that was a fun time. It was just, but watching him play through that, it made me want to get it for myself so I could play through it, but I forgot what a tremendous weenie I actually am, and I haven't finished it. I bought it for the same reason that I think most people bought it. And then when I got to Lady D's castle mansion, when she started chasing me around, it scared me so badly I didn't play the game again for a year. That game should definitely... that one's on the docket for the channel for sure. Honestly, so is 7, but I have an idea for 7. Because that one, I still have my PS4, and I have the VR for that one, and the version of Biohazard, which is Resident Evil 7, the version of that I got came with a VR setting, VR version. Unfortunately, I don't have that for 8. I'd have to get the PSVR 2. For some reason, they only put that one on the 2. They didn't just make it a VR game in general. So disappointing. I would love to actually see Lady Dimitrescu in her glory and, just be able to look up at her instead of just on a screen. You could say, why on earth would you want to do that, you scare easy, and you want to play VR? Yes.
What is this?
I mean, it looks like blurred. Also looks like rust where it is. I don't know, there's too many things in here that look like other things. There was rust that looked like shit, and now there's blood that looks like rust. I have to try to remember where I'm supposed to go. I was hoping that maybe I could get through this a little bit faster since I've played it before, but I don't think that's going to be a thing. I just fired up the old PS4, so if the VR headset still works, I think I'll try doing Biohazard that way. That'll be an extra element of fun there. I also have Resident Evil 4 on VR, but that one I have on an actual VR headset. And that one I've made it up to, if you've played that game before, I've made it up to the baghead guys with the chainsaws. Man, those guys are hard. But I mean, I'd be, if this becomes a thing, if anybody wants to see, I'd be willing to throw that on. Fall all over my room when a zombie is behind me.
Hey, wait.
Why would you say wait to that? Foggy as hell out here. And you see just a thing, nondescript. Just looks like a torso. And you're like, oh, yes, I'm going to follow it. Hey, wait. You're something I want to talk to. It's the only problem with this game. I feel like I'm not this kind of... I don't seek out danger. If I hear a weird noise, I don't run towards it. But then, you end up playing games where you actually kind of have to do that. I'd like to think that my survival skills are a little better than this, but...
Hello?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Then again... I would never survive the quiet place. I'd be one of the first people to die for sure. But we'll see. We'll see how quickly I can remember. Objects marked by white cloth. Objects or traversals. How nice. How lovely. I don't know. I feel like the rags kind of work. They're a little better than the yellow paint. Oh, hello. I'm not a hater of the yellow paint. I don't think it's controversial. I like the indicators that are such, but I understand the annoyance at them being quite that obvious. But I don't know. Mummy bandages? Sure. And we're just going to save frequently. Yeah, okay, so that is time played there, right? Yeah, 18 minutes. Yeah, versus 7 hours. Yeah, like I said, don't be fooled by the number of hours that are here. This is as far as I got, I think. It's this point, right? Yeah, 212. So this is the farthest along that I got, and it says 7 hours and 9 minutes. James is just staring at me. But like I said, at least half of that was spent just wandering around lost. So just because of that alone, I'm not entirely sure just how far along into the game that Hell Hospital is. But I mean, once we get to that point, we have a wholly unfamiliar game, and I feel like as interesting as I think I can make this part, it'll become a lot more entertaining once we get to the areas when I don't know what's going to happen. See, this is the thing you were telling to wait. Still want it to wait, James.
Stay back.
Hey, bada, swing, bada. Ha, swish, smash. Pop. Swish. Cicero. Lipschitz.
What was that thing? Is this what I saw in the fog?
Sorry, I was having a moment.
Whatever it is, it's not human.
Well observed, James. Very well observed. The one thing I will never cease to find hilarious about video games is the obscene amount of blood that gets left. It's like, okay, I don't think most bodies, like, yeah, the human body does have quite a bit, but the amount that gets left behind by most creatures in a lot of games have this. It's a little too much. I don't think I can go through here, right? Yeah, no. Dragon Age, Veilguard, which I love that game, don't come at me. Veilguard is one of the worst with that one. You get to follow someone's blood trail and it looks like it's like 2 or 3 bodies worth for one person. Like, okay. I don't expect you to do quite that much research, but at the same time, you gotta know that, you know, you're not gonna be bleeding buckets and traveling that far. This thing reminds me of the radio I had at an old job. I used to work at this like convenience store thing that was on my college campus, and the radio that we had in there got maybe 3 channels. I mean, that thing alone is actually a big reason why I don't like Taylor Swift. It's got nothing to do with her. It's because I was just exposed to the same 3 songs over and over and over. Like, if I hear You Belong With Me one more time. More like belongs in the trash.
Is that?
Sometimes if we put foil on the antenna, I could get 1 more channel. Ely's Bar. Bar Neely's. This person's a little gooey, a little melty. Which, by the way, what happened here? Did I even find out? I don't think I have. If you're reading this, leave this place. It's not what it seems. No, I did not read that correctly. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. It's not what it seems. It's a great animal. Sometimes you just have to look behind. Oh, for some reason, I put the wrong button. Oh. Run away, 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 run away. I think he wants us to run away. I need to remember that this does not flip. This is the read button. I think that is the flip button for The Last of Us. Oh my god! I've played this before. How is it scaring me? Yeah, and I'm trying not to yell too loudly because it is very early in the morning and my roommates are still asleep. What a lovely time I picked to do this, yes. This is almost 25 minutes. I hope that I can actually do what I want to. Sharing it. Well, let's see. I'll figure out how to, if I can't. Because I really would like to see if I can actually get myself to the hotel before, where is it? I hear it. I missed. Die, foul creature. Armless abomination. Not that all those who are armless are abominations. Let's get that clear. This one is an abomination that happens to be armless. Ow. Listen, facts are facts. You're an abomination, and you're armless. That can't be helped. But you're not gonna attack me. Nuh-uh. Swing! Dodge. Yeah, I thought he was gonna attack me a lot sooner than that. Ah! Oh, get back here! Get back here! Look at this acid that he just spewed forth. That was me a couple weeks ago after having some bad baby carrots. Oh, can't go in there yet. Oh wait, Neely's Bar, wasn't it? But yeah, that's the Grand Market. That's not what I need. Where am I going? What is the way? Hello. Goodbye. You say hello, I say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Wah! I'm telling you, your confidence grows when you actually kind of anticipate some things. Then there's other things. See, this right here, this is actually why I have about 7 hours in that one gameplay, is because I literally just kept wandering around because I couldn't remember where I was supposed to go. You know, maybe I should look at the map, you know, the map, the map, the map. The fuck am I supposed to go? Go up here and then go right. Just going through a nice jaunt through the fog. A lovely day. American. Just American. Oh, American Cafe, okay. I don't think so. for crawling up on me. La 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 la. Wasn't it down here? Yes, there it is. Ah, yeah. Oh, man, that was awful. Okay, I don't know. How did that even happen? No, get back here. Get back here. Hey. No, no. No. Listen, thou must die. I don't make up the rules. Oh, look at that. He's been leaking fluid. See, now that actually seems like a realistic amount. But just like puddles, oodles, buckets, no, too much. Way too much. Well, I was planning on getting to the hotel. I was hoping to get to the hotel, but I don't know how long this is actually going to let me record for, so I feel like I did a pretty good introduction. Let's read this letter. I don't know what got into him. He just started smashing the thing. Had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fix everything. I gathered up what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside, but the other part's missing. Figure he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyway, maybe go check up on him, see if he's alright. He lives over at Saul by the pharmacy. Apartment 9. Anything on the back? No. Okay, so we're gonna save here. And I think if I want to do anything more from this point, if this sounds good, I might actually stream a little bit and see if we can't get further. But like I said, this was just kind of... I hate how he just stares at you like this. This was just kind of intended more to be just a little bit of an intro. Although I kind of feel like my average stream length is probably going to be roughly... Well, let's see, how long was this? Okay, so this was about a half hour or so. My average streams recordings will probably be... Well, they won't be this short, but they'll probably be about an hour or so. We'll aim for an hour at the most, at least in the beginning. But, like I said, so the point of this channel, we're just here to entertain. Everything, or any game that has a option for difficulty level, I will set it on easy. Don't come at me, there are plenty of gamers that are exactly like me, and that is exactly why well, it's part of the reason anyway, why I created the channel that I made. So if you are such a person, you like to play games on easy mode, you are a gigantic weenie like myself, and you scare very easily, and maybe occasionally I'll play just kind of like lighter, fluffier games, but I actually might focus on games like this just for the entertainment value, if nothing else. And I'll refine the introduction and the outroduction. I'll figure out how I want to start and end my videos. I'll refine the process, but this is just meant to be a maiden voyage, and I'll allow myself to be a wee bit clunky and a little bit wordy, if you'll pardon me. But anywho, hopefully I got the details in there, and I don't know if I intrigued anybody at all, but thank you to anybody who checks this out. If it is my friends, I'll give a shout out to Charlie and Evelyn if they happen to check this out. Thank you guys for subscribing and then for watching. So again, my name is Spencer, this is the Weenie Hut Game Room, and I will see you guys next time.